Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, guests, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for responding to my invitation to this press conference. I'm very happy that you did not defer in my invitation and that you've given me a chance to clear the air. First of all, I think it is important that you know who I am and who I represent and the purpose for this press conference. My name is John Earl Harvey Jr. I am the newly appointed coach to Running on Love, a New Jersey charity. You may have heard in the last week or so that there's been some issues in the news about charities, what they do with their money, how they distribute it, how they hold it back when they feel the need. Some of the things that are being said, in fact, most of the things seem to be negative and shining a bad light on one of the charities. However, it has come to the management of Running on Love that some of these negative statements are rubbing off and reflecting, giving the impression that Running on Love falls under these negative impressions. And so I am here today to clarify the air, make it clear what Running on Love stands for, and to give you, as press journalists, the opportunity to ask questions to satisfy your own purposes. So what is Running on Love? Running on Love is a New Jersey registered charity, a 501c3 certification that has been formed to allow individuals, people who are like-minded as I am, very involved in living a healthy life. I'm sure you've seen that it's a very popular thing these days for people to take part in road races organized in Central Park and all over the country, all over the state. These individuals have the opportunity to raise money for some form of charity. So that Running on Love is giving these individuals an opportunity to give love and to touch lives to people who are in need. Running on Love does not determine the charity that you raise funds for. It gives you or the individual the opportunity to select a cause that they believe in, and they raise. Running on Love helps to organize and to facilitate a medium for you to raise that money so that your funds go directly to that charity. Running on Love was founded by a dear friend of mine, Laurie Sperber, a few years ago, right here in New Jersey, as I mentioned. And today, Running on Love organizes and enables individuals to raise money for a cause that is dear to their hearts. With that being said, I would like to take any questions that you have. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Harvey, how did the founder or the group come up with the name Running on Love?
Thank you for that question. It warms my heart. that the name Running on Love was actually used for this charity because, just to give you an example, I have been running for over 25 years, doing something that I love. But I never thought of actually coming up with a name, Running on Love. When I was introduced to Laurie Sperber just 3 years ago, and I was told that she had this idea in mind and wanted to get this charity off the ground, I asked her, well, what name are you going to give it? She said, well, we are runners. We love to run. We should call it Running on Love.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Gentleman.
Where does the money go on Running on Love, and who can you donate money to?
Thank you for that question. Running on Love ensures that 75% of all donations received go directly to the charity of your choice. 25% is maintained for operational costs, staff fees, for management administration. But the full 75% goes directly to the charity that you designate. Next question.
Mr. Harvey, we have already a lot of companies, charitable companies. We also have companies that does similar to yours, wherein they are almost a pool. What makes yours different, and why do we need another one?
The citizens of the United States are very generous, well, generous is probably the best word. They have a lot of causes that they believe in. And there are many people who are not so fortunate that are in need also. So Running on Love was formed to provide an outlet and to facilitate individuals that would like to give to charity, but would like to give a charity of their choosing. There are many charities out there doing excellent works that have been around for many years before Running on Love came on the scene. But an individual, to give you an example, Laurie Sperber, who formed the Running on Love charity, started it because her father had lymphoma disease and passed away at the age of 51. She wanted to donate money to that specific charity and not for the money to be donated to a charity where it would be distributed to various areas. She was able to donate her money to a small charity, a smaller type charity that focuses specifically on individuals that pass away from lymphoma. And that is the real reason. It's more of a, you have a follow-up question?
Yes. Based on what you're saying, most companies you can give directly to the company or to the organization. So I still don't quite understand what makes yours stand out. I understand that 75% actually goes to the organization, 25%, I understand that. But again, why couldn't they just give to that company? Why do it through you?
Thank you. Indeed, they can, and the mere fact that we are in existence does not stop them from doing that. However, the difference that we provide is that, again, an example may be suitable. In many of the races where individual runners raise funds for charities, these are the large charities. For example, for New York Marathon, where individuals can get a free entrance into the race if they affiliate themselves and commit to raise a certain amount of money for these charities. The amount of money that they have to raise is $3,000, $3,500 in 4 to 5 months. We have heard complaints that if they don't raise their goal, then they have to come out of pocket and pay that difference. So very onerous on an individual that chooses to raise funds through that method. Running on Love makes it a lot easier, where we ask each individual to raise only $1,500. And even if they don't raise that full amount, they are not committed to make up the difference out of pocket. Whatever they raise, that is what's donated to their charity. So it makes it it's a in-between step, if you like, from raising a certain amount and not the $3,000 goal. It makes it a little easier. They can still raise funds for charity and run in their race. I see our time is limited for our question and answer period, but I just wanted to leave you with the fact that the mission of Running on Love is, as a non-profit organization, we have a mission to organize the teams of participants that will devote themselves to running on love, raising money and awareness for organizations and families in need. We are devoted to acts of kindness, giving love in the hope of touching and helping the lives of others. Thank you very much.